So next league,
Yeah,
Jitu.
let's move on. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about the Bundesliga. So basically, I think the top four race was done. The Europa League places were also done. So it was sort of a relegation battle and a spot in the Conference League. So the main focus, I think we can, yeah, of course, we'll come to Lewandowski later. So main focus like Union Berlin versus RB Leipzig. So Union Berlin, I think they just came into the Bundesliga. It's their like their second season or something, and they are surprising everyone again and again. See, this is a club that is like built by fans. Their stadium was built by the money shared by fans. Like you have to meet a certain standards to of stadium to play in the Bundesliga, and they were like, what do you call, some teams are underperforming, this team is like overperforming. Like they had only one what do you call ambition last match day. They had to beat Leipzig. They can qualify for the Conference League. The first time the team is qualifying for what do you call European competition. And although RB Leipzig is also an East German side, like if you go on to the traditional side, Union Berlin are the traditional East German side that has qualified for European competition since I don't know, since I can remember. It's been a huge long time before, yeah. So and who else? Like the match was like very even. Like obviously Leipzig have been down for the last. I don't know what is wrong going. Is it because of players leaving, manager leaving? Many I don't know. They were just not confident enough, and yeah. They were actually one goal up. Okay, in the like first half it was 0-0. They were actually one goal up. Justin Kluivert. Then they just need to hold on to the. I know they qualified for the Champions League. Second place is assured for them, but still finish the season on a high. That's a great thing to do actually. And they don't know. They just lost intent, but Union had this intent. They pushed, and at the very last moment, 90 plus 2, Max Kruse with a brilliant goal. Both the goals are brilliant. You should watch the highlights. The goals were brilliant, and Max Kruse, he has been the star performer. I don't know if you should guys follow him. Like he is the star performer, and what a way to send them into Europe. Yeah, I think I've said so much. I think because I was watching this game, like I couldn't watch it live because all the games were in the same time, so I had to watch the replay. So I watched the entire replay. Yeah, and yeah. Moving on, see the another match was what do you call Wolfsburg versus Mainz. Yeah, so Wolfsburg, they were sitting in second position, and they just needed, I think, like they needed a win at Mainz to like secure the second position. But Mainz, I don't know, they continues this brilliant form. Of course, they lost to Dortmund last week, but they are continuing this reputation of like giant killers, like killing all the teams in the top six, top seven, and all. They continued that. And yeah, so that may ensure that Dortmund's win over Leverkusen puts them in what do you call
Champions
third
League
position.
spot.
So that's actually a big achievement, a big resurgence for them. And yeah, so the teams like Werder Bremen, yeah. So moving on to that, so Werder Bremen and Cologne were battling out for the last relegation spot, like who's going to get relegated. So Werder Bremen needed Schalke to beat Köln, and they have to win their own match. But Cologne, I don't know. They like what do you call Schalke? They beat Schalke, and yeah, they managed to somehow half stay. What do you call? They are currently in the 16th position, which is actually the relegation playoff position. So that means they'll play the third place team from the Bundesliga to decide who's going to stay and who's going to leave. But yeah, Werder, I don't know. It has been disappointing all season. I don't know from the start itself. I know they don't have huge financial backing, all those stuff and all, but still there are many other clubs in the league. You can look at the example of Union Berlin. They also don't have any financial backing. And what I can say from the start of the season, it's like a poor squad selection, everything that led to their downfall. I'm telling this is like a historic style. Mesut Ozil used to play for this team. Team used to play like 10 years back. They used to be in the top four. Both this team, Schalke, Werder Bremen, and all in the top four. And it's really sad. Like after 40 years, finally got relegated. Yeah. Anything else you want to add on?
Nah, I
I
don't
think
watch
I'm
all the
talking a
games.
lot.
I just watch the Bayern or Dortmund or Leipzig games. That's all. But I wanted
Yeah,
to. Yeah, you have to
I
talk
think
about
you can
Leipzig
do the
anyway.
Bayern game. I missed it out.
Yeah, the Bayern game. Yeah, please talk about it.
No, no, you tell. It's okay.
I know that game was not of grave consequences and all.
No,
But
no, yeah.
like Bayern are never a team to take it lightly, and they came out and they started battering them from the get go. It didn't look like like a game that was sealed or where they should have taken it easily. Obviously, yeah, they were bidding farewell to
Yeah.
club legends and their manager, who's also a club legend now,
Yeah.
and like they wanted to give them a good send off, and it showed with the intensity they were playing with from the get go. God, it was like it was good to watch. Like I don't usually say that, but it was very good to watch. And like I watched the ceremony also afterwards, where they were Neuer let the people who were leaving lift the trophy up. So it was a good gesture. It was a good
Yeah.
game to watch. And if you're not watching football, I think at least now is a good time to start watching football, because everything is getting more and more interesting, because all teams are now getting more and more even. It's not like before that only like Real Madrid were dominating everyone or Manchester United were dominating everyone. All teams across so many leagues are becoming more consistent. Even Bayern, last season, I would not have said that like this year they won't win the Champions League. I would have, with my eyes closed, I could have said that Bayern would have won the Champions League. But now, like as you can see, not
Yeah.
only they crash out, but they're losing players. And it's like that is the most beautiful thing about like club football, association football, is how players move on, how these people try to make the best of what comes to them. And it was a beautiful gesture of them trying to do their best, even though they had everything, to give a good farewell to everybody else. Yeah, Jittu.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it was quite, as a Bayern fan, it was an emotional game. I think many people were leaving, lots of familiar faces. Like, I grew up watching all these people, and suddenly they're leaving, especially David Alaba. I think when I started watching Bayern, I think he was like this player coming from academy, 16, 17 years old, and like you've seen everything, him growing up, this entire phase of him growing up, and I don't know. I know it's like some Bayern fans are pissed off at him because he's going because he wants higher wages, stuff like that. And yeah, but still, he's still from our academy, so it's quite emotional. And yeah, I don't know how I managed to hold back some tears after that game. Yeah, we'll just move on. I think I'm getting too much.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so no other game. I think rest.
we always have to
Yeah,
talk about Leipzig every time we talk about the Bundesliga, because they are a very interesting
yeah,
team. Like Red Bull in general is a very interesting company, dominating Formula One, dominating wherever the smaller leagues that they play football in. And Leipzig is a very good story, because they rose from like the lowest division and they made it up. And they spend like they make interesting signings, then they sell them off for a profit, all of that. But if you see the gulf in quality, like they were playing pretty decent football throughout the season, but towards the end, no, they had a slump. Like if I can compare them to anyone, I think the most accurate comparison is again Leicester City. They had like an alarming slump in the last, I don't know, 5 6 games. Still, they might have lost like 3 times or something. And like for a team that is technically supposed to be pushing the big team Bayern and like Dortmund, if Dortmund eventually picks up, they did not seem to be like that, especially in the end of the season. And it's not like they were in the, what should I say, a UCL final or something of like massive consequence, other than maybe the Pokal, that they had to like I don't know. It shows like a steep drop off, maybe in their concentration, maybe in their work ethic. I don't know why. I understand that yeah, your manager is leaving again, but I don't know. If your manager is leaving, you should try your best to give him a good farewell. To try your best to win and all. This does not. I don't know, but yeah, we should keep looking at Leipzig to see what they're doing. But yeah, Dortmund, no, they played like Dortmund of old, and they finally managed to make it into the top three. And I think they can move on to the next
yeah.
league.